Hey guys, this is a 2002 Oldsmobile Aurora, and the problem with it is, and it's a common problem on these older GM models, these radio buttons, see how these are all worn down, it's clear. Well, when the lights are on, that's actually kind of a bright light that shines through there, which is kind of annoying, but the main problem is all this black coatings wore off this button here and part of this one. So they didn't make these cars very much, so it's kind of hard to find a replacement radio for it, or a button kit. If this was like a Monte Carlo or Impala, you can buy a button kit to replace all of these buttons, which is kind of easy to do. But unfortunately, they didn't make these very many years, so it's kind of hard to find. And the easiest thing is to just buy a new radio with good buttons and just switch them over. Now, if you find another radio with good buttons on it, you can't just take this one out and put the other one in. It will have to be reprogrammed at the dealer, which there are no more Oldsmobile dealers, but I think a GM dealer could probably do it. And that's probably going to cost you at least $50 to $100. But the best way to do it is you buy another radio with good buttons, just like this one here. And then we're going to take this one out, and the other radio I bought, this faceplate comes off and these buttons will fall out. So we'll just take the buttons out of the other radio, put them in here, so these all look nice again, and put this radio back in, and then you will not have to reprogram anything. That's probably the simplest way to do it. It doesn't sound like it's that easy, but it's not that bad. So I'll kind of set the camera right there and show you how to take this bezel off. There's a little crack right here in the dash, and if you get this tool here kind of down right behind that crack, you get a little bit of room, and then kind of pry it open so you can get fingers behind there. Move the camera a little closer. So now you got your fingers behind there. I just kind of rub my hand up along here and give it a little tug. There's a tab here and a tab here. And then when you get down here towards the bottom, give it a little tug, and out it comes. And it's just held in by a couple clips. But the cool thing about this radio, it's kind of cool and bad at the same time, there's actually no screws holding it in. And you actually just pull this radio out and push the new one in, which I can't do with one hand, but this radio will slide right out. There's actually no connectors behind there. Let me see if I can set this camera down here real quick and pull this out. Come on. Get this tab here. So this radio is not, like I said, it's not screwed in like most of them are. You see these little spring tabs? You just push those in and pull it straight back. But one thing you got to do, make sure you have your key with you. Turn the car on, push in the brake, and pull the gear lever back, because otherwise the radio will hit the gear lever while it's in park. And this slides right out. As you can see, let me get my light in there a little bit better for you. See how I said there's really no wiring or connector? It's just basically a slide in and lock radio. Just kind of a cool design. There's not a whole lot of these out there. But so now what I'm going to do, I'll take this in the house, and this front panel comes off by these little clips all the way around the radio, and then that whole front panel will come off, and then all I'll do is just switch the buttons out, slide this radio back in, and it will look like brand new again with no programming. So hopefully this helps you out. If maybe you're going to put in an aftermarket radio, and at least this video will help you out how that bezel comes off. Let me show you here real quick where the clips are going to be right here. There's one there, one there. There's one right there, and there's kind of one hidden over here, and the last one's right here. So remember, once you get that pried open right here, because there's a little gap, use your fingers, or you can get a wider pry tool like that. But this will kind of help you that you don't want to pull like in between, because then you'll probably break a tab off. But at least you'll be able to see the locations on how to pull yours off without breaking that bezel. And hopefully that will help you out a little bit. So I hope you guys learned something, and thanks for watching.